I think we may have on the telephone right now a supplies call.
No, it's funny.
Surprise.
See, we could have just let that go, right? And
of course.
Most people would have said, I think he said that word wrong, but whenever you're doing a comedy bit, you have to say, what would Bubba do?
What would Bubba do?
He might be a nice guy. I don't know. I'm not saying he's not.
Got to stock up on surprise before the hurricane.
I think we may have on the telephone right now a supplies caller in this first live interview on network television, at least a year as far as I know. I believe Michael Jackson is there. Are you there, Michael?
How are you, Geraldo?
Okay, buddy, let me ask you, how do you feel, Michael?
There's all the kids running away.
That's what it sounds like in his room at Neverland before they get the Jesus juice. Just screaming in horror. Didn't that sound like kids just screaming? That is really funny. It sounds like horrified children.
And the only reason they were horrified, their moms were grabbing them by the hair and pulling them away.
Oh.
I think we may have on the telephone right now a supplies caller in this first live interview on network television, at least a year as far as I know. I believe Michael Jackson is there. Are you there, Michael?
How are you, Geraldo?
About you.
Okay, buddy, let me ask you, how do you feel, Michael, about the continuing support you've gotten from your fans despite all you've gone through?
They're running away like the old Japanese movies when the monster comes.
Horrified with their little arms going. No!
And their mothers are pulling them back towards him. Mommy needs a new dinette set. Well, I don't want to open my mouth.
Mr. Selfish. I love that line of yours.
Don't want to open my mouth. Mouth would have been the easy part for me.
Well, Geraldo, it's because of my fans that I'm calling you today. I mean, I feel they're the best fans in the world, and I decided, rather than have anyone else speak for me, that I would do it myself. You know?
It is because of his fans that he's calling in, because if he didn't rape them, he wouldn't have this problem going on. Stupid.
Allegedly.
Sounds like he's got a 6-year-old boy on his face, doesn't it? He's all nasal.
Muffled.
You know, and I want to thank my fans for their strong support over the years. They could have been anywhere today, you know, and they chose to be in New York on Times Square. And I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. They have written thousands and thousands of letters and have made hundreds of calls regarding the Eminem video.
Thousands of letters. H-E-L-P. O-W-C-H-M-Y-A-S-S. Thousands of letters, all strung together in horrific words.
That's right. Actually, millions if each letter is $1.
I wish I had it.
Oh, you rotten
Come on. You paid off people to stay out of prison.
And I love them so, so much. In London, over 4,000 people showed up on my behalf. And I want to thank
pitchforks
Reverend
and
Jesse
torches.
Jackson, Reverend Al Sharpton, Minister Farrakhan, The Source, Steve Harvey, Bob Johnson and BET, Kathy Hughes and Radio 1.
He's black now, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael's now has to latch on to black leadership and black intimidators also, like Farrakhan. He's latching on to them because when all else fails and when push comes to shove, you got to play that race card. You got to play it. When money isn't quite enough, you know, it worked the first time with Michael. He pulled out that wallet, paid off the parents. They went away. He was able to molest their kid without any problems. And now money isn't quite enough. So reach into the bin for the race card. Pull it out and get all these black people supporting you. Get BET supporting you. And now any white person in his right mind would be insane to try to do anything to him because you'd be called racist. Guy makes me sick. He's shunned his blackness for his whole life. He has shunned it. He has mutilated his face so as not to appear as a black man. And now he's Michael Farrakhan.
You know what makes me sick too? It's the black community for like instead of just going, look, you're allegedly a child molester.
Yeah.
Stop. The white power structures after Michael. Idiots.
Yeah. Well, the people that fall into this are looking for support because they have support nowhere else. And these militant black leaders like Farrakhan will support a black person regardless of their crime, regardless of how guilty they are of it. It's a victory.
Imagine this was a white singer in charge with molesting black kids for all these years.
Oh,
Can you imagine how
it.
sexy that would be? Those little smooth, you know, melanin-filled legs. God damn.
Oh, I am horrified.
But now it's okay because you rang the
inappropriate bell. Will always point out what is inappropriate on this show.
All right, let's continue.
Hughes and Radio 1.
Greg Hughes?
And all the many others who have supported me. And Geraldo, I want to also thank you for your friendship and everything, all the wonderful things you've been doing. Thank you so much. And I made my feelings clear about the Eminem video. I think that it's demeaning and disrespectful, but I also want to make it clear that it's not just about Michael Jackson, but a pattern of disrespect that he has shown to our community.
Our community. What's your community, Michael? What community is that? The one where you're black and then have years of horrific surgery that turns you into a white woman? That surgery?
What does he mean? The community that includes him and John Wayne Gacy and Jesse Temendequist and R. Kelly and everybody else who has ever allegedly fingered somebody who's under the age of 9.
Yeah.
Dirtbag.
That community? All of a sudden he's embracing the community. And all of a sudden it's not just about Michael Jackson with the Eminem video. It's about disrespecting his entire community. They have turned the Eminem video into some type of, not making fun of Michael Jackson, but it's some type of racist video now.
It's just funny.
It is just funny to watch.
Eminem has a really good sense of humor.
His videos
like
are really funny.
Or hate his music, the guy has a great sense of humor.
They hate it that he's doing it better than anybody black right now. Sorry, he's the best one. White people got to take Tiger Woods playing golf, deal with Eminem being number one at what he does. Deal with it. But that's why the Source doesn't like him. That's why BET yanked the video. It's sickening.
Right.
All right.
He has shown to our community. He needs to stop it, and he needs to stop it now.
Michael, let me just say that I support you because I believe that you're getting a raw deal.
Raw deal? You know what a raw deal is? The raw little behinds of his guests. That's a raw deal. A 9-year-old shouldn't need preparation H. Michael Jackson, I support you. You got a raw deal. He didn't get any deal, you dumb shit. Geraldo. If he would have went to trial, he would have gotten a deal, some type of deal.
It's still being decided.
He bought his way out of the first trial, you dummy. A raw deal. A raw deal would have been he went to court, he was innocent, and he was found guilty.
You know why?
That's a raw deal.
You know why Geraldo's saying this stuff? He wants more phone calls.
More exclusive Michael Jackson phone calls.
And then, the rest of the world is talking about Geraldo again.
A raw deal? How is a raw deal pulling money out of your pocket, paying off parents of a child that you allegedly molested? How is that a raw deal, Geraldo?
He got Johnny Cochran when he was in trouble, and he got Cochran, and a month later it all went away.
Of
Cochran
course
is a
it did.
smart guy.
Cochran knows how to do it, but God's getting back at him. Put a big boulder tumor in his head.
Cochran?
Cochran's got a brain tumor.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yes, he
I
does.
didn't know that.
Deal, not just by Eminem, but in a lot of other aspects of life that I don't need to mention. But let me go on the positive side for a minute. What do you have coming up? Anything that we can announce to these people? Something, give them some optimism?
This is my impression of Johnny Cochran in a few months. You must have quit since my hat don't fit.
All right, Jesus. Oh, my God. You had to say that. I can't. Oh, yeah. Here they come. Oh, wow. You're despicable. Oh, you're the worst.
That's horribly funny.
Yeah, that's,
Oh,
there you have it.
He said he's working on new music. I think he's playing that little 4-inch, no hair having pan flute.
It's great. It makes music. It sounds like...
Wow.
I just blow into this end and it screams and cries.